The 14th Congressional District of California. I'll tell the colleague of mine who represents the 15th that he should probably come and defend his great district because our two districts are some of the most diverse, wealthiest, most educated places in America, and one of the biggest complaints I have from my constituents is it's too damn expensive to live there because there's too much demand on housing. And so we've got a housing crisis, we've got a congestion crisis because of traffic. It doesn't look like a place that nobody wants to live, but certainly with open hearts and open minds, we're doing everything we can to address immigration in our country. What I hear from my colleagues in this hearing is more chaos, an appetite not for solutions, but an appetite to pander to grievances. They don't want to solve the problem. That's not worth anything to them politically. They want to stoke fear. When the Border Patrol seizes fentanyl at the border, God bless them, thank them for doing that. They don't celebrate the Border Patrol. They try and use that to own the libs and clap back at Joe Biden. Where I come from, when cops do their job and catch the bad guys and take drugs off the street, we thank them. We don't use them as political tools because we don't have any ideas or solutions when it comes to immigration. When they say we are a country of open borders, that doesn't recognize the thousands of Border Patrol agents who work on the border, work hard every day, and are trying to make sure we can secure the border. But what it does is it invites people to believe that the borders are open, and it invites more immigration to our country. Again, they don't want to solve this problem. If they wanted to solve this problem, they would have brought to the floor the comprehensive immigration bill from 2014, where 68 Republican and Democratic senators voted to secure the border, to put 20,000+ more border agents on the border, to have a pathway for earned citizenship, to take care of the dreamers who came here by no fault of their own. Republicans and Democrats voted for that. They walked away from it. And so this is really just more border theater, not border solutions. Mr. Hetfield, thank you for being a serious participant in this process. And I would just like to ask you, if we had passed that comprehensive immigration bill, the bipartisan bill back in 2014, where the most conservative members of the Senate joined some of the most liberal members of the Senate, where would we be today as far as immigration in America?
There's no panacea, but we would be in a much, much better place. We would have a fighting chance to address this issue. I mean, Congress has not passed immigration reform about legal pathways since 1990. We barely had we didn't have the internet then, right? Most people didn't have computers then. This was a totally different world, and that legal pathways have been totally ignored for 33 years.
And talk to me about a shortage of labor, and I see this in all sectors across my district. I see it in childcare, I see it in tourism, I see it in hospitality, I see it in construction. I've got 50+ wineries in my district. I see it with the wineries when harvest comes. What would an earned pathway or a skilled workforce pathway mean for addressing labor shortages that only lead to every one of my constituents having to pay more for the goods and services they consume?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, we need legal pathways so that people can take jobs that American citizens are not willing to take. And there has been no movement in that area in decades. And that people are not coming here to bring fentanyl and to kill people. They're coming here primarily to work and to seek protection. And we need a system that actually identifies the people that are coming here for legitimate purposes and to give them legal pathways to do that and to identify the bad actors. But we don't have that right now. Our system is totally out of control because we have not resourced it.
Great. Thank you. Yield back.
Gentleman yields back if there's no further